Las Vegas, Nevada housing market's crashing as it starts. Real estate agencies look at Las Vegas first. As a 30-year fix is down 20%. It's hard to, real estate agents are running out of the state. Also, stay with me on this video. For an example, back in March, interest rates around 3.84% with 20% down, just for an example, on a $500,000 house. Guess what your mortgage payment was? With taxes, $1,800 a month. Let's forward now, today's date, November 5th, I believe it is, here on a Saturday, with the same 20% down at a 7.5 interest rate, we'll call it. It went up $1,000, $2,800 a month. I'm going to jump into, Sal, can you please talk about the housing market? Because it actually starts here as our economy, as we're in inflation, some think recession, as we're a couple days away from midterms. Hello, everybody. If you're new to my channel, I am Sal Capano. We talk a whole lot about finances, politics, midterms. I am down the middle as far as everything goes and what direction we're heading as a nation. I'm also a personal trainer. I like to stay motivated, and you should be. But do you sell your house right now if you have to move? Well, I'm going to give you the answers in just 1 second. Again, I'm Sal Capano. Hit the likes. If we get 75 likes in this video, I will be giving away some of this Puerto Rican coffee that was donated to my wife, Maribel. Shout out to Maribel. Good coffee, really strong, and also give out a $25 Target gift card. We also hit 1,500 subscribers. I'm getting very close. I will give out 3 lucky winners of $75, $25 each. I will jump back into the video. I normally don't do videos on Saturdays, but a lot of people saying, Sal, you're in and out of meetings, you follow, you speak to these representatives here. What's happening? You know a lot of real estate agents. What is happening? Well, I don't have a crystal ball, but I can just tell you what's happening. Look, let's hit reality. It's going to happen. 10% interest rates will probably happen very soon, as the Fed just increased it again, 0.75. We are approaching 8%, 9%. We'll finally cap out at 10%. It'll be like the 1980s. So we got midterms coming up. Make sure that you vote and make sure that you consider on what's happening with this nation. I mean, we're supposed to go forward as a nation. We're actually heading backwards like the 1970s and 1980s. All right, now I'm going to jump into it. So again, if last year in March, interest rates were at 3.84%, we'll just call it 4%. Your mortgage, including taxes in Las Vegas, Nevada, or anywhere with a $500,000 home, 20% down, was $1,800. Now it went up $1,000 to $2,800. You can't afford it. People don't want to pay. So right now, buying down 40%. Don't sell your house right now. If you're forced, you have to move for whatever reason, you lease it out. Please don't sell. You lease it out, and stay tuned, because now this gets interesting here. Refinances are down 90%. Refi. So people were refinancing, putting money back in their house, that kind of stuff. Hopefully you weren't buying a boat or a car. But anyhow, they're down 90%. I'll repeat, refinance are down 90%. People look at Las Vegas, Nevada. This is like the capital, Las Vegas, and that's where I live. And they, by the way, before going any farther, housing is still the best investment. We are just hitting a little bit of a, some would say an earthquake. I wouldn't call it an earthquake. I'd call it a little shake, right? So here's what we got. Refinancing. And by the way, I'm not a real estate agent. I'm just in and out. I speak to representatives. I do a lot of reading and researches. And again, you take this advice any way you want it, okay? Actually, I should have a disclosure in here, but this is just simple math and what I'm seeing here. Okay, so refinance are down to 90%. Now, Las Vegas realtors are calling it quits. They are just Las Vegas. You see my title, Las Vegas. At 10% interest rates coming soon. 38%, I'm reading here, are calling it quits. They are just looking for other opportunities in job and or just moving from the state. I know where you're going to go, because this is going to trigger from here, Las Vegas, all the way to everywhere. I mean, yes, even Montana, all states, as we are fighting this bad times with food and fuel and everything else. But that's what not this video is about. So let me read something here. Is it a good time to buy right now? Well, is it a good time to buy, Sal? Well, here's what I would suggest. Yes, it is. So I had to write some of this down. Let's say, for an example, you are buying a house for $800,000. Just for an example. Offer what the economy is going to be a year from now. Well, it's not really true 800,000. It's actually 700,000. So if you're a buyer, you actually have the cards in your hand, right? So if just for example, if it's $800,000 home, does that make sense? You offer 700,000 because that's what it's going to be in probably about 8 months to a year is what that house is worth, right? So you offer them that. Be smarter than the buyer, right? So if you're buying and you have that 20% down and you want to take that risk, or if you're just buying cash outright, then that's what you do. So hopefully that makes sense. So if it's a $300,000 condo in Las Vegas, I don't know if you can find them, but if you could, you offer about 275, 265, if that makes sense. So let me know in the comments below if that actually makes sense to you and what your intentions. But yes, if you're forced to move, do not. You lease, you rent. But don't make an offer. The economy right now is a problem. The economy right now. So, in this 30-year fix, we just have all kinds of problems right now. And it actually starts right here with the housing market. Here's something else. Share this video and help other people out. They might come along and help this station continue its success. Builders are stuck with inventory. Okay, so they got all this inventory, right? The wood, the doorknobs, all that inventory, stay with me, is there. They're stuck with it right now. Supply is up 36%, okay, from last year. Supplies from last up 36%. The price will drop next year. If you have to move, please don't sell. That is my tip. Now, haven't talked a whole lot about this, but this is it in a nutshell. 10% interest rate. Interest rates could hit 10%, and then they always look at Las Vegas. Hopefully, if you're a young real estate agent, you should get involved right now. You should get involved. Things will get better. I'm optimistic, but for the near future, 30-year fixed, 20% down, Las Vegas, 10%, and the houses. Everything I just said in this video, keep in mind that it's your own risk. But I'm just giving you these numbers. This was with a 3.8%, 7.5 mortgage up 1,000. But if you are going to buy, you do have it, and think about where it's going to be a year from now. Don't take what they're offering. So actually, a buyer, you have the deck. If you have 20% down, a good FICO score, or maybe you're a cash buyer, definitely keep that in mind. All right. And also subscribe to future videos. We will talk more about this. If you'd like me to talk more about the housing market, I will. Leave in the comments below. I thank you for watching. Remember, say hello to somebody. If you're new, we end my video. Say hello to somebody. Tomorrow is another day. There's always a solution on this channel. God bless. Everybody have a nice weekend and go Phillies.